Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Tina. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day today to come and watch my video. As you guys can see from the thumbnail, I am going to be doing my take on the Rihanna Fenty line, and I am extremely excited. I've been a little under the weather lately, so I couldn't wait to film for you guys and try this stuff out. Now, this is not a first impression. I've actually used this a few times, so I kind of know how I feel about it. I already have the foundation on. I have it in the color 410, which is my summer shade, hence the scarf. So don't come for me in the comments. Rihanna did come out with 10 new shades for her foundation, which I think is amazing. If you guys aren't aware, I have combination oily skin type, and I also think my skin is a little bit dehydrated, not so much dry, but dehydrated. So I tend to moisturize a lot. So this is supposed to be a soft matte foundation, which I find it is, and it's also supposed to be full coverage and buildable, which I also find to be true. Today I have 3 pumps on my face, basically 2 on this part of my face and then 1 in my forehead. So that's what I use today. Sorry for the shade problem. I didn't want to spend more money on getting another foundation, even though I probably should, because look at this. It actually looks so good. I don't have anything else on my face except for the foundation, and I didn't color correct. And just to let you guys see, I do have hyperpigmentation on my face. But look, so you can see, like there, you can see some of it. I didn't go in with a lot of foundation because I'm trying to go for the new year. I'm trying to go and do less of a full coverage routine, if you will. I'm trying to go for more of a glowy look. So we'll see how that works out for me. You guys know I love bright, bold colors and a full matte, unclockable beat. So we shall see. I also got the powders. And also to let you guys know, the foundation retails for $34. And then the powders, I got honey and banana. This packaging is absolutely gorgeous. It looks so luxurious and really expensive, actually. It's very nice, very nice. I love it. There are 8 shades that retail for $32, and they come in the colors lavender, butter, cashew, banana, honey, hazelnut, nutmeg, and coffee. Here's what it says on the website. It says, a superfine, weightless, loose setting powder in 8 sheer shades to perfect and extend makeup wear with a filtered, photo-ready finish on lock. And I also got the concealer, and I got it in the shade 385. Rihanna decided to take the foundations and then make a concealer that goes with it. If you are a 410 in the foundation, then you will be a 410 in the concealer. I, however, like a little bit more of a highlighted look, so I picked 385 to go with the 410. That's really nice that she did that. For a lot of people that don't know that much about makeup but want to try the line, then they know which concealer to pair with it. So that's really nice. But just know, if you guys want to go for a more highlighted look, to go up a few shades. And then I also got the Matchstick in Espresso, and I got the Gloss Bomb in Fussy. The Gloss Bomb goes for $18. The concealer is $26. $26 is a lot of money for a little tiny concealer. And there's only 8 milliliters, which is 0.2 fluid ounces, for $26. Come on, Rihanna. I did not get any of her brushes. She also came out with I believe, a concealer brush and a buffing blending brush, which I also did not get. I don't usually use brushes to apply powders and foundations on my face. I like to go in with a sponge. I feel like when you use brushes to press in powders, it kind of makes little indents into your pores in your face. So I don't tend to do that. I'm going to start off by starting with the concealer and the matchstick. So I'm going to contour, put some along my nose. Woo! It's been a roller coaster, but And like I said, I have nothing on my face except for the foundation, which looks so luminous right now. It's actually giving me a glow vibe. And then I'm going to go in with the concealer in 385. One thing I did notice is that the concealer dries quite quick. So when you guys are doing your routine, you're going to want to work in sections. So that's what I'm going to do. I just completely forgot until I just started doing this. So I'm going to start with my nose because I don't want it to dry. It's very creamy. It blends out wonderfully. And it looks extremely smooth on the skin. Now I'm going to go in on this side and conceal under my eye. And another thing with this concealer, a little bit goes a long way. And there's a lot on this little doe foot. Look at the applicator. And then I'm just going to go in and blend it out. Bring you guys in a little bit closer so you can see. See, the coverage on that is really nice. I would say it is, I don't have a lot of dark circles under my eyes, but I would say it's medium, a medium coverage, not full, but it might be buildable. I don't tend to put a lot of concealer under my eye, but I'm loving the way this is looking. Looks very pretty, and it's supposed to be crease proof. I don't have a lot of lines under my eyes. I do have a few. I feel like with any concealer, you're going to have creases if you have creases underneath your eyes. So now I'm going to go in on this side. It is very creamy and it feels really good on the skin. And I'll let you guys see this side now. See that under eye? It's looking very dewy and luminous, which I really like. That is absolutely gorgeous. And then I usually put it on my chin and then my Cupid's bow. Just put a little bit. And I didn't do my forehead either, which I'll do my forehead in a second. I have smile lines on either side of my mouth. So I feel like anywhere you have creases and you put a cream product, even if you set it, I feel like it's going to settle at some point throughout the day into those fine lines. So I find that this concealer does settle into my fine lines, as does the powder. And then I'm going to put a little on my forehead. Just a little bit, because a little goes a long way. So pretty. Okay. Now I'm going to zoom you guys in so you can see how it's looking. It looks so luminous. See? My eyes. See the little creases? So even since I just showed you before, it has creased just a little bit. But it's still very luminous and healthy looking. So now I'm going to go in with the powder. And to set my under eyes and everywhere I put the concealer, I'm going to use the color Banana. I don't really bake, but I'm going to use my sponge and just kind of press it in underneath my eyes. Rihanna also in the package. This is the unicarton it came in. And then on the inside of this, there is a little shelf up in the top. And in the shelf, she had one of these, a cover for the powder, which I thought was pretty genius. That way when you travel, you can keep that cover on there and not have any problems. So I basically just take a little bit on my powder puff, and then there's nothing in the lid. I put it in the lid and then go under my eye. Oh, I'm going to take my other beauty blender here and make sure I don't have any creases. And then I'm going to go in with the powder and just press it in. And as you guys can see, I did not use a ton, but look how smooth that part of my face looks. You see how smooth that looks? Zoom you guys in a little more. See the difference between the two sides? That side has the powder, and that side has nothing. Absolutely gorgeous. So now I'm going to go in on the other side and do the same thing. First, blend it out and make sure I don't have any creasing. And then go in with the powder, pound it out on here, and then go in and just press it into my skin. And then I'm going to go in to the other parts of my face and do the same. Go into my chin. And I'm going to do my smile lines because I get very oily there. And this powder is also supposed to be flash proof as well. So all you girls out there taking pictures, you're supposed to be safe. So let me just go in and make sure I don't have any left on my face. And I'm going to take my Maybelline Fit Me powder in the color Java and just set that contour a little bit more so I don't lose it. This is absolutely a beautiful foundation. I can't believe I haven't been wearing this. It's a little too dark for me, but it's still very pretty. And now I'm going to take that honey color and just dust that to set the rest of my face. And I'm just taking my brush and putting it in here. And I don't have a lot of product at all. Rihanna's coming through. Now that I've done that, I'm going to spray my face with my Pixi Skin Treats Hydrating Milky Mist. And just bring some hydration back to my face. And let that sink in. And then I'm going to put some highlight on, finish my under eyes, put some mascara on, some blush on. I'm going to use my NYX Sweet Cheeks palette. And then I will be back to give you guys my thoughts on all of these products. So I'm back basically with the finished look. This is how it's looking. I went and lined my lips with my MAC lip liner in Bittersweet. And then I also took my L'Oreal Paris Matte Liquid Lipstick in the color Explorer. And now I'm going to use my Fenty Gloss Bomb in the color Fussy. This stuff is so good. This is what it looks like. Whew. A lot comes out on this. It's like a doe foot applicator. And a lot comes out. So I wanted to save this so you guys can see me use it. Absolutely beautiful. My thoughts on how I feel about this collection. I absolutely love the foundation. I love the way it looks on my skin. But also, like I said before, I do have combination oily skin. So I need a mattifying. I like the matte look. Even though, like I said, I'm trying to go to a more dewy look lately. But it's hard when you have oily skin, and that's in my T-zone. So it always ends up looking very hydrated at the end of the day when I have any sort of makeup on, because I have the oils that come through in my T-zone. The concealer, I feel like I love the creaminess of it. I love the spreadability of it. I'm not sure if it's the concealer that's creasing or what, but I feel like I have lines under there. But this, I feel like, did accentuate it. But like I said, I'm going to try it with something else. As far as the powders go, I feel like the powders are very drying. Very drying. But I like that because, like I said, in my T-zone, that's where I would typically put this powder. And I need that dry to suck out my oils, or to keep my oils at bay, I should say. So I like it. You guys let me know if you guys are using these products and how they're working for you, and what kind of skin type skin type you guys have, and how these products are working for you. If you like the concealer but not the foundation, or vice versa, or you like the powders but not the concealer or the foundation, let me know. I'm interested to see how it works on other skin types. I only know what works for me. I don't know, as far as you guys are feeling, how it works for you, and if you guys are loving it or not. Obviously, we're all here for Rihanna and her launches. She's done such a phenomenal job with her makeup line, and including women of color, all different types of colors. 50 shades is a ridiculous amount of concealer. I mean, yeah, concealer, because it's concealer as well as foundation. That's a ridiculous amount of shades for so many different undertones and skin types. As far as the gloss bomb goes, I love the gloss bomb. It smells delicious. The price, I feel like for the foundation, $34. That's okay. It's okay. I mean, it's a great foundation. You get 1 fluid ounce in here. The powders, $32 is a lot of money for a powder when you can go to the drugstore and get, there are quite a few really good drugstore powders. So I wouldn't probably pay that again, $32 for the powders. And definitely not $26 for the concealer. You guys already know I love my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. I'm going to do a side-by-side with both this one as well as this one soon for you guys so you can see what they look like. This is like $8 at the store versus $26. It's the same amount of ounces in the two, so those are comparable, but the price is not. This is phenomenal. Full coverage, doesn't crease under my eyes at all. So I say skip on the concealer. It's always exciting to see somebody come out with something that's so inclusive to all skin tones, skin types, undertones, and when they get it right and it doesn't look ashy or terrible on your face. Like, my face looks pretty beat right now. Like, look at that. I mean, I know that highlight is, yeah, that's not Fenty, but I haven't actually tried that highlight. I do want to try that. If you guys have tried that highlight, please let me know down below if it works on darker skin tones, because it looks beautiful in the pan, but I'm always afraid when you get like a crystallized highlighter if it's going to look good on my skin. That's it for my review. I love the line. I love the foundation. I think the concealer is great and creamy and works well, but I think there's better ones out there that I can pay way less money for. I really think my face looks great today. I mean, this is basically a Fenty face. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. Hopefully this was a helpful review for you guys, and I will see you guys in my next tutorial. If you guys haven't already liked this video, please do so down below, and subscribe if you guys are not already subscribed. I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.